this is how you brew kombucha.
Oh, I like tea. Is it good for you?
Yes, it's extremely good for you. It has probiotics and B vitamins and antioxidants. Okay, so you're gonna boil the water in stainless steel because you don't want to leach, you don't want to use aluminum or anything. You want to make sure it's stainless steel because otherwise harmful chemicals are going to leach into the fluid. Now I'm just kind of stirring them around. Shut the heat off after it comes to boil. Throw the tea bags in and stir it around a little bit. So after about 10 minutes of the tea bag steeping, just get a wooden spoon or something and try getting them all out at the same time. It's not a big deal though. I like squeezing my tea bags just to make sure I get all the nutrient value out of there. I don't think it's mandatory, but I have obsessive compulsive disorder, so it's up to you.
Are we done yet?
No. So for every gallon of kombucha you brew, you want at least 1 cup of sugar, and that's all you need for sugar for every gallon and 1 cup of sugar. I put a little bit of filtered water in the glass first, cool water. It'll keep the glass from breaking when I pour that hot tea mixture in there. If you just pour it in there hot, you might crack the glass. You don't want that. Okay, make sure just add enough cool filtered water to bring it to room temperature. Let it sit a little bit if you have to. Just make sure it's not too hot because it'll kill the SCOBY that I'm about to put in here that I bought online. You can get the SCOBY from a friend. Just make sure it has some starter fluid. If you don't have the starter fluid, you can use vinegar. About a cup of vinegar, at least per gallon.
Ew! It looks like a slice of processed ham.
It's not ham. This is the SCOBY. It means symbiotic culture of bacteria and yeast. It helps it's what does the fermentation process. It'll turn that sugar into kombucha and grow another. It'll keep growing, so you'll always have it. You'll only have to buy it once. So you're going to want to set this thing where it won't get bumped at all, and somewhere where it's breathable. I blew through the cloth before I put it on there to make sure it's breathable. So you want to make sure you can hold it up to your mouth and breathe through it. Make sure there's air flowing through there, and then tie it with a shoestring or rubber band over it or something. Otherwise, the insects will get in there. So you're going to want to let this thing sit for 9 days, anywhere from 6. They say anywhere up to a month, depending on the room temperature. You want it around 70 degrees or so. Anything less than that, it's going to take longer to brew. Anything warmer, and it's going to brew a lot faster. So you want to find a happy medium. So to taste this stuff, you don't have to move the jug. You just take a straw like I'm doing here, like I did, and just taste it without disturbing it too much. Ooh, look at my muscles.
I like your muscles.
Whatever. So I let this one sit for 9 days, and it developed a pretty good SCOBY on top. Don't get much better than that. So I'm going to start bottling this stuff up. Okay, bottling it up is probably one of the hardest things to do because you have to find without spilling it. So I find best to use this glass measuring cup with a pouring spout. I don't even have to use a funnel. I can just pour it right in the bottles without much spillage at all.
It looks like pee.
It's not pee.
I still think it looks like pee.
So you want your bottles to sit at least 3 days more. The more carbonation you want in them, you gotta let them sit at room temperature for at least 3 days. Then you can put them in the fridge. And I like to add dried blueberries or raisins. You can see the blueberries here in this bottle, I just put them in, and those will help with the carbonation, and they'll end up being almost like a soda. So you're going to want to leave about an inch of tea in the bottom of the 2-gallon container here with the SCOBY and let it sit for another few days until it turns it really vinegary. And then you start your next batch. And so on your next batch, you take the SCOBY out and the fluid, the starter fluid, pour it out of there, get it out of there, and do your next batch. Pretty much the same way. You're just repeating the process.
Yummy!